I'm here with volleyball head coach Angela Mooney, coming off of the 3-0 sweep of UIW. First, just kind of what did you see from your team today and in the past few days of practice? You had a long break that you felt they really capitalized on and produced on the floor to give you this solid win.
The last couple days, even into last week when we didn't have a match, we were really focusing on getting back to our training, focusing on individual reps with the outside hitters, the middles, blockers. How do we need to prioritize our offense? What are the shots that we need to work on and be successful on, and just be comfortable making those shots when that split isn't there, we don't have the hard-driven attack where we wanted our first priority. What do we do next? And I think that's one of the things that we did great with our offense. We had 2 or 3 players really hit their mark. Kennedy, Mary Beth, Lindsay Tony, even though she only hit about 220, that was a really good night for her. She also passed really well. I think in general, the serve and pass game was all ours tonight. We really got them out of system. They were out to the outside and the back row quite a bit. The girls just did a really great job of executing the serve pass. Controlling the ball, the first touch on our side, and that just ended up helping us win the match tonight.
Yeah, you said you really controlled the serve and pass. They did have a lot of errors there. You guys had 10 service aces on the night. How does that kind of fuel your team getting big points on aces, but also what do you feel like your team did to really capitalize off of the errors they were making?
We talk about just controlling things on our side of the net, and the serve is one of the most the things that you can have the most ownership on. And so I think they went back there, they hit their zones, and they hit them aggressively. And we go through a progression, and so they want to hit that first zone, and then the second zone the second serve, they're serving even more aggressive and more aggressive. And that's exactly what they did. And it went from taking them out of system to maybe turning it into a pass that's behind them or off the court to an ace. And I mean, we had 10 aces tonight. I mean, that just speaks for itself. But capitalizing on the error is just focusing on our side of the net. And I told the girls in the locker room, I said, if you look at the score as an outsider who wasn't in our gym, you're going to have no idea how much we controlled the match tonight. But really, this is exactly what we needed. We need to have the feeling of controlling the match the entire time, running our systems and doing the plays and the things that we want to do on our side. And that's what happened, and that's why we won in 3, is just controlling our side, worrying about what we're doing, and then, next play. Reset, next play. And we just kept saying that to each other, looking each other in the eye, expecting, okay, these hitters are up, these are the tendencies that they want to do, and what are we going to do to defend them or keep them from doing that and forcing them to do something that they're uncomfortable with.
And you have an even bigger match coming up on Saturday. Corpus comes in over 500. They return all their starters. So what do you really need to see from your team over the next day and a half to prep for that match?
We're going to get in, we're going to watch some video, we're going to prepare scout, but I think it's about us still. Are we doing the things on our side of the net well that we want to? The things that we know that we're great at, can we do them over and over again? Corpus is a good physical team. They're going to have some nice plays, but we need to let those nice plays go and minimize those. And I think it's going to be, again, if we can get them out of system, we're going to have a great match on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thanks.